The twins were always emulous. When one learned to ride a bike, the other had to do it faster. Although competitive, they were still one.
Okay, who are you?
It's outside, Shad. It's where we always been. I'm Sterling. You're Sterling.
No one calls me that anymore. Not since... Sterling. That's my radio name. I chose it. It just came to me.
It came to you because it was always there. I was always there. With fire, Shad. When we were 6, it took my body, but it never took me, but you. It took your sight, but it opened another kind of seeing.
You died. I remember the smoke, the heat, then nothing but darkness. But you stayed?
Any idea what caused the outage? Understood.
Okay. How do I get to the station website? There's gotta be a way. If not, I'll have to go over there. Okay. God, what's going on? Wish I knew more about this. This is crazy. Oh, somebody's coming in. Yeah. Is there anybody there? Can you hear me?
Good morning. Good morning. It's Ezra. I'm calling about the gifts. They've been delivered. You need to know they're not what they seem.
Ezra? I can barely hear you. There's something wrong with my connection. It's terrible here. Did you say gifts? What gifts are you talking about?
Warn them. The stunning gifts.
The stunning gifts. All right, I really can't make out what you're saying. Something is wrong with our phone service here. It's down or something. I can't make contact with the station. Everything's fading out. Hello? Hello?
Shadrach, this is Indigo. I don't know if you can hear me, but I am on my way. I have something of importance I need to say in person.
Shadow, my dear, you cannot escape destiny. I will meet you.
We don't facilitate personal meetings, miss.
Carlotta, and for me, this is very personal.
I'm not sure I follow, Carlotta.
You know, Shadow, I was contemplating the nature of excitement today, especially regarding those who broadcast it. Remember Randy Reynolds, the sports announcer? So full of life, no, so exciting on the air. I had a little chat with him before you went on air. Let's just say his broadcast won't be quite as energetic tomorrow. A message, perhaps, of my seriousness?
What did you do, Carlotta?
Only what was necessary to ensure my message was received. Some people need a little persuasion to understand true intent.
Carlotta, this is a radio show for listeners to share their stories, not for...
This is my story, Shadow Sterling, and you are the starring role. You will come out to understand me, and you. I am not to be denied, Shadow, and not tonight. Our meeting is inevitable.
Chief, what's the situation? On my way, Chief.
Next caller isn't just a call-in talk show. It's an experience. It's a fever dream broadcast straight into your mind. A descent into the unknown where the only certainty is that you will question everything you hear.
This isn't a prank call. I need to speak with you, and I need you to listen very carefully. Some matters simply cannot be discussed over the airwaves, but it's directly linked to your show.
Agent Bowers, you have the mic. The ears of the city are upon us.
I'm en route to your station, Shadow. I need everyone at the station to stay put. Do not leave until I arrive. This is critical for your safety and for potentially public safety. I'm running into problem, Shadow. Road closures, flash flooding, and the critical bridge are now impassable. There's water over the bridge blocking my route. It's going to take me some time to find an alternative.
Well, dear listeners, it seems our night has just taken a most unexpected turn. Agent Bowers has asked us to remain here, and for good reason. It appears the answers to some of life's greatest mysteries, and perhaps its greatest dangers, are now heading our way. Albeit slowly. Welcome back, Nocturnal Family and Degenerates, the next caller. The only show brave enough to plumb the depths of the human psyche, and usually regret it. We've got a line lit up like a haunted Christmas tree tonight, so let's see what horrors await us on the other end. Patch me through, Silas.
You got it, Shadow. Line 1 is pretty interesting. Caller ID blocked.
Looks like caller ID blocked. Oh, the classics. Always with the mistakes, Silas. Bring them on.
This is Cyrus. Hello, Shadow.
Cyrus, welcome to the show. What dark secrets are you eager to share with our listeners tonight, or should I say watchers? We pride ourselves on being a visual experience, even for those who are visually impaired.
I've been watching you, Shadow, a long time.
Flattery will get you everywhere, Cyrus, except perhaps absolution. So what's on your mind? Beyond my satirical choices, I presume.
You think this is a game, Shadow? You think you can play with the darkness and not get burned?
Oh, I'm quite comfortable with the darkness, Cyrus. We're old friends. Tell me, are you calling from inside the house? Figuratively speaking, of course.
I'm closer than you think. I can see you, Shadow. The way the light catches your glasses, the slight tremble in your hand when you drink your water.
Impressive observation skills, Cyrus. Are you a detective or perhaps an artist?
I'm a remover of things. Things that shouldn't be. Things like smiles.
Then what do you intend to remove from me, Cyrus? My composure? My sight?
Your peace, Shadow. The peace of everyone listening. I'm inside their heads now, you see, planting seeds of fear.
You're a clever man, Cyrus, preying on vulnerability. But fear is a powerful thing. It could be a cage or a weapon.
I know what you dream about, Shadow. The things you see when you think you're alone. The monsters behind your eyes.
You know nothing about me, Cyrus. Now, are you going to tell me what this is all about? Or are you just going to whisper threats down a phone line?
I'm going to show you, Shadow. I'm going to show everyone.
Silas, cut the line. Now.
I can't, Shadow. The line is dead. But he's still on the line.
Next caller, you're on the air.
Sterling, this is Detective George Stewart, Precinct 12.
Detective Stewart, a pleasure. I presume, given the hour, this isn't a social call.
Listen, Sterling, we have a situation here, a bad one. Everything's down. Every emergency service, every power grid, everything except you. Your station is the only thing that's broadcasting right now.
And what precisely constitutes this situation, Detective?
Something's happening down by the docks. Something irregular. We've had reports of terrified reports of movement, unnatural movement in the water. Listen, we've lost contact with all units in the area.
Elaborate, Detective. Unnatural movement is rather vague. Are we talking about unusually large fish?
No! Damn it, Sterling! I can't explain it. It's just wrong. Look, the point is, the city's blacked out, 911 is dead, your voice is the only thing anyone can hear. You need to warn them.
Warn them about what, Detective?
Warn them to stay inside, lock their doors, stay away from the docks. Heck, stay away from the water. Look, whatever's out there, it's not human. Tell them, Sterling, please, before it's too late.
Citizens of the night, we have received a report of unusual activity. Detective George Stewart advises all citizens to remain indoors, secure your homes, avoid the waterfront, and perhaps say a prayer. May whatever answers to your prayers be listening.
Shadow Sterling, my pleasure. Elder Valorous King.
How the hell did you get my personal number, King?
Oh, my dear boy, nothing's beyond my reach. International phone numbers are mere pebbles under my pathway. Consider this a gesture.
A gesture? Like the chocolates from Europe you sent to the station? Silas coffee selection from around the world? Margarita's favorite Russian wine, Crystal? That's clever, King. Trying to use our weakness against us? Trying to buy me off?
Consider it an investment. We're prepared to make things very lucrative for Mr. Harding. Shall we say, a smooth transition. Your influence could be invaluable. That being said, a wise man once told me, two sides to a street. Shadow, God forbid you don't walk down the wrong side of the street.
Excuse me, Elder Kane, but your offer is remarkably weak. How do you people even live with yourself? $14 million salaries, residing in $22 million mansions, all while planning your next private jet purchase. Based on my understanding of religions and philosophies, none of them ever intended for their messengers to live in such obscene abundance while you bleed the coffers. taking money from poor old ladies with dementia and draining their bank accounts. But you aren't limiting your victims to any one demographic. I know who you are, Kane. You're a parasite, a leech on society, and I, for one, have no intention of being your host. Silas, take the wheel. I have to make a phone call. Sentinel, I need to meet in person, immediately.
Usually, Sterling, your calls are rare. Your requests even rarer. State your term.
It's not a request for service, Sentinel. It's a matter of containment. There's an elder, a man of God by title, a viper by nature. He operates a conglomerate out of the Church Eternal Light.
Details, and why does this viper concern you, who usually avoids such pitfalls?
He's overstepped, threatening my network, my resources, and even the elements of my surroundings. He's leveraging the church's influence to destabilize the specific fronts, to compromise data streams I rely on and live through, buying up properties. And frankly, he's reaching for people I care about.
A crooked church elder? Coming up plight. You want an intervention?
No, I want a removal. Surgical, precise. However, I need to outline the full scope of his operations and the layers of his protection he has in place. This isn't just about him. It's about the corruption he's embedded deeply into this city's fabric.
Location, time. Ensure no eyes, no ears.
Understood.
My methods, Sterling, are not for public consumption. And as you know, once I agree, there's no turning back. The threat will cease to exist.
The old disused observatory on the city's East Ridge, Sunday, midnight, in Sentinel. Thank you.
Next caller.
Hello? Hello? Is anybody there? Please. I need help.
This is Silas L. Morningstar with Next Caller. I hear the distress in your voice. Where are you? And what is happening?
I don't know what's happening. Mr. Morningstar, it's like the world ended. All the lights are out. 911 service isn't working. Cell phone service is in and out. And the police, they're gone. They're just gone. People are breaking into things. It's just pure chaos.
I understand. We're receiving similar reports from across the city. What are your immediate surroundings? Can you describe anything specific?
I'm over near the docks. I was just trying to get home, but then I saw them. The water. It's glowing a sickly green color. And the sounds. It's not just eluding. There's this pulsating sound from the water.
Glowing water? Pulsating sound? Maya, can you see what's causing this?
I don't want to look, but I can feel it. And it's getting stronger. The air feels so heavy, like, before a storm, but just worse. Something's horribly wrong with the water. Oh my God. It's moving, but there's no wind. Like like something's breathing underneath the surface.
Maya, you need to get away from the docks now. Find a secure building with solid walls and stay away from windows. Can you do that?
I can try, but the streets, they're not safe. There are people everywhere. And I don't think they're human anymore. Mr. Morningstar, what is happening to us?
We don't know yet, Maya, but you have to stay calm. Focus on your survival. If you can, reach a safe place. Try to barricade yourself in. I'll stay on the line as long as I can.
Oh, God. They're coming. They're coming. Oh, God. The water. They're coming. The water's rising.
Lockdown. How many inside? Understood. Everyone's a suspect now. Copy that, Chief. I'm en route. Let's hope we can get some answers quickly.
The final reckoning approaches. The darkness deepens. The threads of fate tighten. And time is running out. As the storm gathers over the city, the forces of destiny collide in the heart-pounding finale of Next Caller. Every question, every mystery, every drop of spilled blood, it all leads to this. What awaits in the final chapter? Twins reunited. At what cost? The bond between Shadow Sterling and the specter of his dead twin, Sterling, teeters on a knife edge. Is their reunion a path to salvation or utter ruin? The Harding family's last stand. Elder Valerius Kane looms over them like death itself. Will they escape his wrath, or will the foundations of their home be stained crimson? Indigo's message, will it change everything? A single revelation could shatter Shadow's resolve, or ignite the fire to end this nightmare once and for all. The condolence killer strikes again. The city trembles as the serial killer's shadow stretches longer. Could Shadow Sterling himself be the next name etched in blood? FBI agent Ned Bowers, what lies beneath? Dark truths slither through the cracks of his investigation. The tangled web of secrets is about to unravel. Detective George Stewart versus the supernatural tide. Something lurks beneath the water, something that ties into the city's 911 chaos. Can he stop it before the waves drown them all? Shadow and the Sentinel versus Valerius Kane. The final battle looms. The clock ticks toward too late. Do they have the power to stop Kane, or is the world already doomed? Silas and Shadow, destined to destroy each other. Their fates are entwined in violence. Will one bury the other before dawn breaks? Don't dare miss the finale. The bodies have piled high. The whispers have grown to screams. And when the last call connects, there will be no turning back. Tune in before it's too late. Next Caller, the final episode. The end begins now.